Before the flood drowned the world, before corruption consumed humanity, there lived a man who defied the ordinary pattern of life and death. His name was Enoch, in a genealogy filled with repetition, and he died. And he died, and he died. One name breaks the rhythm of mortality. Genesis 5:24 declares, Enoch walked with God. Then he was no more, because God took him. No record of illness, no mention of burial, no grave, just a walk with God and then disappearance. Enoch was the seventh generation from Adam, descending through the righteous line of Seth. He lived in a world that was slowly decaying into violence and moral chaos, a world racing toward the judgment of the flood. Yet in the middle of growing darkness, Enoch chose a different path. The Bible tells us he lived 365 years, a number strikingly symbolic, matching the days of a solar year. But more important than the length of his life was the depth of his relationship with God. To walk with God, in biblical language, means intimate fellowship, obedience, alignment of heart and will. It suggests daily companionship, not occasional worship. Enoch did not merely believe in God. He walked with him. Jewish tradition expands his story dramatically. In ancient writings, like 1 Enoch, he is portrayed as a visionary who received revelations about angels, heavenly realms, and coming judgment. While these writings are not part of the Hebrew Bible, they deeply influenced Jewish and early Christian thought. Enoch becomes a figure of cosmic insight, a man shown the mysteries of heaven. In Christian scripture, the New Testament book of Hebrews honors him. By faith, Enoch was taken from this life, so that he did not experience death. He becomes a model of faith that pleases God. The Epistle of Jude even quotes a prophecy attributed to him, describing divine judgment upon wickedness. Islamic tradition also recognizes Enoch, often identifying him with the prophet Idris, described in the Quran as truthful and exalted to a high station. Across traditions, one theme remains constant. Enoch lived differently. While society drifted toward corruption, he cultivated closeness with the Creator. And in a world defined by death, he experienced something extraordinary: translation without dying. His life stands as a quiet but powerful testimony. He performed no recorded miracles. He led no armies. He built no ark. But he walked with God. And that walk was enough to change his destiny. Enoch reminds us that intimacy with the divine is greater than longevity, greater than fame, greater even than death itself. In the earliest chapters of human history, when violence was rising and hope seemed fragile, one man's steady communion with God pierced the darkness. And heaven responded by taking him home.